These are the 10 commandments in business. If you want to venture out of this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Commandment number 1, thou shalt protect cash flow above all. Profit is opinion. Cash flow, that's where reality lies in. A business can survive without growth, but it cannot survive without cash. If cash stops moving, the business simply stops breathing. It's just like air. You can live without food, but can you live without air? No, you cannot. That's how business operates. Commandment number 2, thou shalt never confuse revenue with success. Revenue, it can impress people, but margins, that's what protects you. Plenty of businesses die doing millions in sales. As long as you have great margins and you make enough money off of that revenue, then you're going to survive. So cash flow and margins are the very first 2 important commandments of every single business. Commandment number 3, thou shalt know thy numbers. I mean, it sounds funny, but that's true, right? If you don't know your margins, you don't know your cost, you don't know your breaking even point, I'm sorry to say, then you're out of business. You're not running a business anymore. You're guessing. You're guesstimating everything. If you don't know how much your break-even point is, how are you going to run your day-to-day operation? If you don't know how much money is coming in and how much is going out, what are you going to do? Simply nothing. Commandment number 4, thou shalt control expenses before growth. Growth is everything, right? But it really is not. Sometimes it can be the biggest mistake in your business. Growth magnifies everything, including your mistakes. You know, you can grow, but your mistakes can also grow with you. If your foundation is weak and unfound, then so is your future. You got to make sure when you're growing, you know exactly where your expenses are. When you grow and you have too much expense, well, guess what? That growth is going to tear you right back down to your core foundation, wherever you started. Commandment number 5, thou shalt hire slow and fire fast. Bad hire costs more than money, costs time, culture, but talent, it compounds. Guess what? That one toxic employee that you have, he can spread the disease, and every single one can become sick. Make sure when you hire slow and you fire fast. Commandment number 6, thou shalt build systems, not depend on heroes. If your business collapses when one person leaves, I'm sorry to say, you don't have a business, you have a job. You have a bottleneck, that's what you have. Systems, they are meant to scale you, but people, you know, they execute. Yes, they do. But if they leave and you are unprepared, you don't have a business, my friend. So make sure when you build a business, you build a system, not only a business. Commandment number 7, thou shalt separate ego from what? From decision making. You know what ego wants? It wants a bigger office. It wants a flashy title. It wants quick validation. But you know what a business wants? It wants stability, longevity. And guess what? Quiet businesses win more. So let your ego lead. And reality, you know what's going to do? It's going to humble you. Commandment number 8, thou shalt understand that risk is simply inevitable. The only choice is managed risk or uncalculated risk. Those are the only 2 choices you have. Avoiding risk, it's not going to protect you. You know what it's going to do? It's just going to delay the lessons you're going to learn, the failures you're going to have. Anything you do is simply a risk. Even that house that you're renting is a risk. Marriage is a risk. Having kids is a risk. Having a business is a risk. So whatever you do, whatever business you're going to get into, don't think about it at all. Sometimes, you know, we talk about constantly about people analyzing, structuring, having a SWOT analysis. Sometimes you simply have to do it. You know how Nike says just do it? Just do it without thinking. I think that's the answer. And the best commandment of all, thou shalt play the long game. Short-term wins, you know, they feel good sometimes. A long-term survival, you know what it does? It wins wars. Reputation compounds. Trust compounds. Consistency compounds. And that business you admire and didn't rush, guess what? That also compounds. So in final, business is not about being the smartest in the room. You know what business is about? It's about being disciplined longer than every single person out there. If you break these commandments, well, guess what? The market will correct you. And it will correct you in a brutal way without emotion, because the markets, they don't have emotions. And if you follow them, you're going to give yourself something very rare that nobody else has. If you want to venture out of this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thank you for watching.